Good morning, dear students. In the last video, we have started our new chapter which falls in the physics subject, motion and introduction portion, as well as rest and the motion position of the body, scalar and vector quantity we have already seen. Scalar, that means physical quantity which needs only magnitude, only measurement. Direction is not that important. So if your weight is measured here in, as I told, in one room or in your house, and then weight is measured in the school, it remains the same. Or if you are on the ground and when you take a round after the change of direction, if your weight is taken again, there is no change. Such type of quantities, only magnitudes are necessary, not direction, are scalar, and those in which magnitude as well as direction both are necessary, they are vector quantities. Like velocity. Velocity needs the magnitude, the measurement, how much you have traveled, 5 km, 10 km, and along with the distance traveled you need direction, in which direction you have traveled 5 kilometers, whether north, whether south, whether backward, whether front, right? So this type of quantities which need both magnitude, measurement and direction are called vector quantity. Now today we will see about distance and displacement. In everyday life, the terms distance traveled and the displacement are used as if these are the same. Normally, if we consider distance and displacement, we find them as a similar, because if we see distance is measured in length, displacement too is measured in length. Distance is measured in length, it means meter, centimeter, kilometer are the unit. Displacement is measured as a length, so it is also meter, centimeter, kilometer. But in physics, or we can say in science, these two terms describe different quantities. Let us see what is the difference between them. The actual length of the path traveled. Path, that means the road on which you are traveling. So the actual length which you have traveled as a path, or you have covered as a path by moving irrespective of the direction. Direction is not at all considered over here. That is called distance traveled by the body. किसी भी बॉडी ने कोई भी रास्ता कितना भी ट्रैवल किया, कितना भी कवर किया, कोई ज़रूरत नहीं है कौन सी डायरेक्शन में किया, लेकिन 5 किलोमीटर किया या 4 किलोमीटर किया, जो एक्चुअल लेंथ अपने कवर की, दैट कंप्लीट covered length is termed as distance traveled by the body. The distance traveled by the body is denoted by either small s or a capital S. Distance. Before denotion of the distance, displacement was denoted by small d. So now distance also start with d, but d is given to displacement. So this, after speaking d, we sound s. Distance. Sir is the second sound, so S is considered as the denotation mark, that is symbol. Distance can be expressed in a suitable unit, whether smaller unit, centimeter, greater unit, meter, still greater unit than kilometer. So as per MKS system, bigger unit system, meter, kilogram, second, that is meter, and as per the smaller system, centimeters, gram and second, it is centimeter. Meter m, short form, centimeter cm, short form, but in small alphabet. But system international, the unit which is considered globally throughout the world, that is called system international. So as per the system international, the unit of distance is meter. Let us see here one diagram. This shows us Distance is traveling from A to B, B to C, C to D, where A to B is 1 kilometer, B to is 1 kilometer, and C to D is 1.5 kilometer. So distance traveled is from A to B, B to C, C to D. How can we will calculate? Find total distance traveled. Distance traveled AB plus BC plus CD. So 1 kilometer, 1 kilometer, 1.5. It is 3.5 kilometer. But as I told, distance is given as SI unit meter. Sorry. Then SI unit is meter. So kilometer is to convert in meter. 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter, a standard conversion. So 3.5 kilometer, this one is to be converted into meter. 3.5 multiplied by 1000 divided by 1. 3.5 kilometer into 1000 meter divided by 1 kilometer. Kilometer cancel. 1 into 1000 give 1000. So dividing by 1 or multiplying by 1 makes no difference. So 3.5 multiplied by 1000, it will be 3500.0, and that means 3500 meter is the distance traveled as per the SI unit meter. Distance traveled by a body is a scalar quantity, as I just told. Scalar quantity. It is not necessary to have an idea about the distance in which direction. What distance travel? According to that, one of the friend travels from school towards north. Another will travel from school towards south. What is the distance travel? Whatever you have traveled, that is important. In which direction? For distance travel, it is not at all important. Also, one more thing. Distance is always positive. Distance travel can't be negative or zero. It will be always positive. That means distance travel will be equal to the, which I have written at the back leaf. I'll explain at the time. So now I hope that you would have understand about distance, right? Actual length of path traveled by a body, moving body, irrespective, without any consideration of direction, is called distance. It is scalar quantity. It is denoted by small or capital S. Its SI unit is meter, right? It is always positive. Displacement, the change in the position of a moving body in a particular direction is called displacement. See, here also change in a motion and position, but in a particular direction, that is displacement. Displacement is denoted by small d or small x. Widely it is and mostly it is denoted by small d. Sometimes x is also taken as a formula consideration. Displacement can also be expressed in any suitable unit of length like distance, and the SI unit is meter. Like distance, it is either centimeter, smaller, meter or kilometer, but here SI unit is meter, so we will have to consider meter, right? Displacement can also be termed as the shortest distance, straight distance between the initial and the final position of a moving body is called displacement. When any body is moving through any path and the distance traveled is considered the total cover of whole path, but displacement we can also consider the shortest distance. The shortest path from initial to final will be considered as displacement. We will see few figures so you will be easily understanding about it. Displacement of a body may have a positive, 0 or a negative value. It may be less than or equal to the distance travelled. See, displacement may be less than the distance travelled, or it may be equal to the distance travelled. but distance traveled is always positive. It may be greater than or equal to the displacement. Whatever the displacement is done, distance traveled will be equal to it or more than it. And contrary that means to the opposite of it, displacement may be equal to distance traveled or less than it. कभी डिस्प्लेसमेंट डिस्टेंस ट्रैवल से ज़्यादा नहीं होगा, उससे कम होगा, या तो उसके जितना होगा उससे ज़्यादा नहीं. और डिस्टेंस कभी डिस्प्लेसमेंट से कम नहीं होगा, वो उसके जितना या तो उससे ज़्यादा होगा. Let us see some graphical representation so it will be easy for you to understand. Here is the figure A or figure 1 and its explanation is here. This is figure 2, its explanation is here, and this is figure 3. You can see here the path A to B an arrow, B to C arrow, C to D. So distance is traveled from A to B, B to C, C to D. Path is A to B, B to C, C to D. So if we say we need to know the total distance, suppose it is 2 km, 3 km, 2 km. So 2 plus 3 plus 2, 7. It means AB plus BC plus CD. But if I say that body started from here, initial, starting and final. So body was here to here. This is the long path. See here, this and this. But this is the shortest path. So this much displacement is considered. Displacement is the shortest path by the body from initial to final. So shortest path is A to D, and that much is the displacement. Right? So now understood what is displacement and distance? Displacement can be equal to distance or less than. Distance can be equal to displacement but greater than. Right? Now see here. Here A to B and B to C. If we add these two, it will be the distance. Right? But if I say displacement, then A to B, B to C. So to come from A to C, this is the real path. But the shortest distance, if we consider that it is from A to C directly. So this is the displacement. Here you can see now A to B, arrow you can see B to C, C to D, D to A. Right? Now you can see here what happened. Initially body is here, A to B plus B to C plus C to D plus D to A. So this is the total distance traveled. But what is the displacement? 0. Because the body has returned back to the original or initial position. That means if we see in the beginning, initially body was here only. Afterwards if we see, body is there only. No change in position. So no displacement, that means 0. No change in position. Finally when we see, initially we say no, it has changed from A to B, B to C, C to D, D to A. But what is the final output? Beginning here, later on so here. So displacement is 0. Right? As I told, displacement may be positive, negative or 0 when it takes place. So formula to calculate displacement is displacement D is equal to final position minus initial position. Suppose initially you are here. So this is your starting point, initial. And now here to here you have travelled 2 km. After here you have come up to here, that is the 10 km. So actually what is the distance you have travelled? So finally 10 km, initially 2 km. 10 minus 2, you have travelled 8 km. So x1 is the initial, x2 is the final. Final point minus initial point will give displacement D. Now in this final and initial position, if final position is greater than initial, then definitely the distance travelled will be positive. Displacement can be positive because x2 is greater. So if x2 is greater than x1, so what happens? x2 greater than x1. So as per the formula, displacement is equal to x2 minus x1, which will be positive because bigger value minus smaller value. But instead of that, if x2 is less than x1, that is x2 less than x1, so it will be smaller value minus greater value here. So greater value will be here negative, minus, and then so answer will be negative. And if both is equal, x final is equal and x1 is equal, that is initial. If x2 is equal to x1, then here both will be 0. 10 km is final, initial is also 10 km, so 10 minus 10 will be 0. But instead of that, as I told first, if initial is 2, final is 10, then 10 minus 2 will be 8 positive. Instead of that, if initial is 8, or we can say initial 10 and final is 8, then what happens? Then 8 minus 10 will be minus 2, negative. So displacement can be positive, negative or 0. But distance never travelled in negative. It is always positive. See here few figures I have shown where you can understand that the displacement is 0. See the arrow. This is the dark dot. It is initial point. O. O to B arrow, B to C arrow, C to D arrow, D to E and E to A to again O. So body has started from O initial, it has come back to final O. 0 displacement. This you can see here one more. A to B initial x1, B to A x2 final. x1 is equal to x2. No displacement, 0. Here also A to B x1, B to A x2, it's also 0 displacement. So these are the diagrammatic formation of 0 displacement, right? I hope you would understand properly about distance, displacement and initial final position, its a symbol, and how we can find out the distance traveled, displacement traveled, whether displacement is positive, negative or 0, right? Thank you.